So now at this point I actually adjusted the outline of the character to the right. As you can see, he has a slight white, very light opacity looking outline on his actual hair to make him fit into the background more, similar to the black hair of the character to the left with the black background. The same goes with the actual outlines of the characters on the right side, and even the character to the very left with his shoulder sticking out to the white side also from the actual black. There's a slight, as you can see, white outline which actually fits in over his shoulder, which I actually wanted to look more dominant for him to fit in more. So now I actually adjusted, as you can see, with the character's legs to the right. They fit in with the background more, making it look less unnatural in a way with the actual characters fitting in terms of the white outline which they had when the actual white background was taken off the photo. You can tell that they were just put onto this page. So here the characters, I feel they fit in to a fairly good extent, and that is what I wanted. So now, looking at Detective Dwayne's gun, I made it smaller, because before it was the same size as the gun belonging to the character on the right, and I wanted it to actually look darker in this case. As you can see with the upcoming images, it would match similar stereotypes and conventions. The stereotypical gun of the actual detectives from detective films from like the 90s and 80s, for example, and it fits the stereotype of an American detective at this point, especially a private detective, which is very conventionally used. So I actually made it darker to make it look more like the guns shown before, and I also used the erase tool for the actual bullet chambers, making it look much smaller in comparison. Now the text, I actually adjusted it. I changed the text font completely. Now it's just white and it hasn't got an actual pattern to it. Now this is more of what I actually wanted. There's actual blood splattered across the actual page also. Now I made a type of crumbly cracking look on the actual white text, and this is to make it look as though the character who actually plays, who is the actual rat, Sal, his life is broken apart, it's falling to pieces, and it looks similar to mould. The mould is spreading, so is his sense of danger. Now the actual blood splattered across the whole screen, it suggests that the character Rat will get involved in violence, and due to due to what he actually did within the context of the film trailer, it will lead to violence, harm, and death. So now with the actual slogan, "Who can you really trust?" I will add an effect to it, which I feel will help it stand out greatly, and I don't know, just have a sense of interaction from the audience, and that will be shown later on in terms of what I actually do.